For holding secret meetings in Helena. Just ahead, learn why journalists say the private sessions are against the law.
And today is the day the governor's statewide mask mandate goes away, kind of. Don't put your mask away just yet. Learn why you still have to wear one in Butte, Bozeman, and many other places here in the Treasure State.
Well, happy Friday. You are watching Montana This Morning. It is Friday, February the 12th. Some of you might think it's February the 13th, Friday the 13th, the way the weather's been going around here. But,
yeah,
you know, what can you do, right, Matt? And we're settling in for some more.
You guys, there we go. I didn't know that my microphone was going to come on or not. It has been a really long week with these cold temperatures, and it looks like the weekend's going to be really cold as well. We are seeing temperatures double digits below zero. We are also dealing with wind chill values in that 20 to 30 degree below. And then let's talk about snow. Why not? We throw everything else at you. 1 to 2 inches of snow possible for many of the valleys in southwest Montana today. Again, wind chill temperatures anywhere between 25 and 40 below in some cases in southwest Montana with daytime highs. The actual air temperature never really getting above zero. We'll talk more about our warm-up that is on the way, some bright news. We'll talk about that, of course, in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Matt. A broad coalition of Montana media is suing a Republican legislative committee chair over closed meetings.
Yeah, the closed meetings are being held among GOP committee members before the panel votes on bills. The suit filed in State District Court in Helena stems from a January 12th meeting of the House Judiciary Committee before it voted on several controversial abortion bills. Republican Chairman Barry Usher of Billings recessed the committee meeting, told GOP members to meet in a closed caucus. Usher denied entry to a reporter, saying the meeting did not constitute a quorum of the committee. Lawsuit says the closed meeting violates the state's open meetings law and asked that the committee be ordered not to conduct any future meetings in secret. Republicans have said they believe the closure is legal and that they have used the practice to address questions from inexperienced lawmakers before the vote. Plaintiffs in the lawsuit include the Montana Broadcasters Association, most of the state's major daily newspapers, the Associated Press, and the Montana Free Press.
Well, Montana Congressman Matt Rosendale has a new committee assignment, one that he says will help military veterans and is a bit of a surprise. Rosendale will be the top Republican on the subcommittee for technology modernization on the House Veterans Affairs Committee. The subcommittee is one of 5 on the Veterans Affairs Committee. Rosendale says it's universal for a freshman legislator to get such a position. He says he assumes it's because of his experience on healthcare related issues as state insurance commissioner. Rosendale, who was elected as Montana's only congressman in November, says the subcommittee will be working on improving electronic health records for veterans, which has been a problem.
Well, Montana Governor Gianforte was mentioned during yesterday's impeachment proceedings on Capitol Hill. Lead impeachment manager Representative Jamie Raskin used the May 2017 incident where Gianforte assaulted a journalist as proof former President Trump encouraged violent action. Raskin played a video of Trump at a campaign rally giving approval of Gianforte's actions.
Any guy that can do a body slam, he's my kind.
Now, Gianforte's incident was one of several used by impeachment managers to argue the former president encouraged violence by his supporters.
Well, the Gallatin County Health Department says the local emergency rule that requires and enforces face masks in indoor public spaces will remain in place for now.
This comes after Governor Gianforte's announcement on Wednesday saying he will be lifting the statewide mask mandate today. Locally, the Gallatin County Board of Health adds that its members must come together and vote on any future change first before the rule is lifted in Gallatin County. Health Officer Matt Kelly says it's a concern for this county, given the existing numbers.
The fact that we're not going to have that statewide is concerning and confusing. We still have thousands of people in the state and in this county, vulnerable people who can't get a vaccine, and they're scared. I'm worried that it makes more risk for all Montanans.
Now, Board of Health is set to meet next on February 25th. Again, that meeting will be public via Zoom.
Well, the Butte Silver Bow health officer Karen Sullivan says the mask mandate there will stay in place. So does the city of Whitefish. And today, Lewis and Clark and Missoula counties also advising both will keep the mask mandates in place. Yellowstone County's health officer said he believes community members will choose to wear masks on their own even after the governor lifts the mandate. The county has always followed the state's guidelines of the mandate on masks, but there is no mask mandate for Yellowstone County.
Well, Montana State University says its spring enrollment numbers are in line for a typical non-pandemic spring semester. MSU President Dr. Waded Cruzado says meeting those numbers is a testament to the efforts made by faculty and staff to help keep students in school. Spring headcount shows 15,048 students attending classes. More than 58% are Montana residents. School also reported increased graduate student enrollment, continued growth in Gallatin College programs, and a record number of degrees awarded this past fall. Enrollment at the University of Montana in Missoula down this spring.
Well, Butte's annual St. Patrick's Day Parade will not get the green light this year due to COVID-19. Matt Boyle with the Butte America Foundation confirms that the Butte Health Department rejected the organization's plan to host the parade on March 17th. Organizers had planned to host a virtual parade by broadcasting it online and television to encourage people to watch it from home. However, health officials worried the parade would still draw crowds to gather along the parade route in Uptown.
Staying in Butte, the Silverbow Taverns Association request for fees to be waived was denied by the Council of Commissioners. 8 commissioners voted to deny the request. Those voting against say they reasoned the extending the closing time to 12:30 was an olive branch that other businesses do not get the chance to have.
You know, we still have restrictions on other businesses, 50% of restaurants and that sort of thing. So I just wanted to remind everybody that that was what their request was, and I'm a bit surprised, I'll be honest, that that was not adequate.
3 commissioners voted to not deny the request, citing the essential service businesses like Walmart are not suffering like these bars and casinos are. Commissioners also received criticism for giving in to the demands of these businesses.
Well, now to Gallatin County. The current interim sheriff is the only person to apply for the Gallatin County Sheriff's vacant position. The Gallatin County Commission will interview Dan Springer in a public meeting on Wednesday of next week. Details on that interview on our website right now and how you can join and give comments. Commissioners are expected to make an appointment at their next public meeting on Tuesday, February 23rd. Former Sheriff Brian Gutkin retired at the end of 2020 and is the head of the Department of Corrections for the state.
In other headlines here at 6:37, the public will get a chance to give feedback on environmental concerns on future plans for the Golden Sunlight Mine near Whitehall. The Department of Environmental Quality will host a public meeting March 4th about the mine's plans to amend its operating permit that will involve excavating and reprocessing tailings to extract gold and sulfide concentrate from it. This will extend activity at the mine up to 12 years. The gold mine stopped open pit mining back in 2019. Those wishing to make comments can register for the remote March 4th meeting at the DEQ website.
Something to look forward to. Butte's annual ice carving contest, which was canceled in December, will now return later this month.
Yeah, the 20th annual ice sculpting contest will go on outside several uptown businesses on February 27th, expected to feature about 20 artists from amateurs to pros. Organizers say it's important to keep this tradition going.
Really to bring a sense of normalcy back to how things have been going on last year and everything. And really we just want to get people out walking around uptown Butte, checking out the businesses, several new businesses uptown that people can come and support.
Now people are reminded to social distance during this event. It begins at 9 o'clock in the morning and runs until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Good stuff.
That'll just be fun.
Good stuff.
People need some fun.
I'm glad that's going to stick around.
I like it.
6:38, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back down, are you being a little lazy in the lockdown? You're probably not alone. We'll take a look at that. But first, here is Anthony Mason with a look at what's coming up at 7 o'clock.
Good morning. First on CBS this morning, new information on school reopening guidance from the CDC. Plus, Mardi Gras is next week, but the partying may be over before it even begins. What's being done to ensure this year's party doesn't become another super spreader event. Also, NASCAR's biggest race, the Daytona 500, is this weekend. How the sport's adjusting to COVID and making its culture more inclusive. And country stars Maren Morris and her husband Ryan Hurd are releasing their first duet called Chase chasing after you. How an unexpectedly challenging year brought them even closer together. All that coming up when we see you at 7.